What up, Raffleaders? Welcome back to my channel. We're back in that neck of the woods, South Rhineville Gardens and Houston. We're here to see what's happening with this new commercial development area. So last time we were here looking at these three new projects. That is the 4 Points Hotel and Resort, the Sheriff Hospital, and the Sheriff Shopping Mall. We said that the foundation work seems to have been completed, but now it seems as if they're off the ground, guys. They are off the ground. They're building three-dimensional structures in the air now. The foundation has been completed for this 4 Points Hotel. And they're now putting in the prefabricated steel frames. So I thought these white structures on the ground here were forms. It seems as if they're prefabricated frames. So they're actually building rather rapidly, because I think it's about a week ago. Perhaps about a week ago, the last time I was in this neck of the woods was about a week ago, and they've already put up what appears to be a four-floor structure, four-floor building. Right now, this has been under construction for about a year, so they've actually taken about at least 6 months building the foundation, and now they're off the ground. And next door, it seems as if the Sheriff Hospital is also off the ground. Right, there's two buildings going up there. One is a mall and one is a hospital, Sheriff General Hospital. And these buildings are in a race to see which one, I guess, will come out of the ground first. It seems as if they are neck and neck. Different structures altogether, of course. Now, what they're building
distance
here is
2 miles. Duration 27 minutes 45 seconds. Pace 18 minutes 12 seconds per mile. 295 kilocalories burned.
So what they're building here is a resort hotel, right? A 4 Points Resort Hotel. But right next door, this building, very close by, I think this one is the hospital. So that's the foundation. It's just on the surface of the ground, hasn't been completed yet. So that, I think, is what is going on here. That building is going to be here. Right, the foundation has been constructed. And the next building over with the wooden forms and steel and concrete frame, reinforced concrete frame, is going to be the mall. Seems to be pretty small. I expected something much larger, but I guess we're gonna have to wait till it's completed to see exactly how large it is going to be. But that's what's happening here, guys. It's in this neck of the woods. The 4 Points Hotel is off the ground, and the other two structures are also not far behind. If you look at the tree line, so that's the tree line, they've actually cleared a fair amount of land for these two projects, which I guess is why I expected it to be much, much bigger. But beyond that tree line is miles and miles and acres of land, all of which is eventually going to be developed. And that's exactly what keeps me coming back to this section of the city, this neck of the woods, Houston. So here we are walking on the new East Bank Bypass Road. In an area which I said looks a lot like what Ontario, north of the 401, looked like 20 years ago. You know, if you guys were driving through Ontario in the mid-90s, early 2000s, it looked almost exactly like this. You know, once you got past the line of houses, housing developments beyond Mississauga and Brampton, what you found is just acres and acres of open country that later developers claimed and eventually started building these housing developments. And that is exactly the same feeling I get in this neck of the woods. All right, and it's also parts of South Georgia in the 90s had the same feeling, you know, outside of Marietta, before they built all those housing developments. This is in fact what it looked like. So it's kind of exciting to see how this area is changing and will change rapidly as new construction projects are implemented. On the other side, I think there are a whole lot of commercial properties that are scheduled to be built in this area. Further up, we've seen actually a commercial shopping center with lots of stores going in. I've seen that in the last video. I'll probably show it again in a few seconds. But that's the feeling I get out here, guys. So here we are, guys, a little further up the road. So we approach the end of Houston to see what's happening with this part of the road building project that we saw a week ago when they were just starting. It seems as if they've completed the clearing of the land, right? They've cleared this piece of land, and I guess now they're putting in the foundation of the road. The road foundation's over here. So here you are, I guess, leveling the land, removing the trees. Where we've come from, way in the distance, about a quarter of a mile away, that's the 4 Points Hotel and Resort that's going up. So we've walked about a quarter mile down the road to this section. They've actually completed this access road. Alright, they've actually built this completed it in the last week, since the last time we were in this neck of the woods. And all of this land here is going to be developed, I guess, into all the commercial property. And this is the new section. Last time we were exploring this section, we were actually able to walk along this road all the way out to the East Bank Public Road. It's about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles to get there from here, and we found that it comes out at MacDoom. Right, so people were arguing that this part of what's now called rural is probably Agricola, but in fact it's MacDoom at the other end, and now it's completed. So that's what's up, guys. What's happening in this neck of the woods? If you want to see more content, I guess click like and subscribe. I'll continue in the next video in a short while. Later.